stand for what we believe in. Let the people sing.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
They will not break our country's strength. They will not take our nation's freedom. Let the people sing. We will not turn our backs today. We will stand for what we believe in. Let the people sing.
Yeah. We all fight battles nobody sees. And sometimes all it takes is one word, one smile. You might say that one. Ain't nobody really know what's behind that grin that left might be hiding what they carry within. Got scars on their soul, but they cover them well. Holding the line on the edge of hell. Seen brothers fall, seen sisters fade. I stood in that dark where my faith got frayed. Had a gun to my head, tears flooding down on my knees. Now I'm living proof that hope still breathes. You might say that one with a hey, how you been? Might say that one, might say that one by just checking in. Don't turn away when the storm starts to come. Smile, say hi. Say hi. You might say that one. Say hi. Say one. We scroll, we judge, we forget to care. Preach about love, but it ain't really there. We point at the pain instead of reaching a hand. When did being human get so out of hand? That vet on the porch, that kid on the phone, they both think this world's better off alone. But a stranger's voice can cut through the noise. Remind them they matter, sing about all your joys. You might say that one with a hey, how you been? Might say that one, might say that one by just checking in. Don't turn away when the storm starts to come. Smile, say hi. Say hi. You might say that one. Say hi. Say one. It's okay to break, it's okay to cry. It's okay to fail and not know why. We all get tired, we all fall down. But get back up and start another round. You might say that one with a heart that's true. Could be them, or it might be you. If love's a war, then let's all fight some. Be kind, reach out. You might say that one. Just say hi. You never know who might need that today. All we gotta do is find time. We gotta do is show. You might say that one. Hey. You might say that one. You never know who might need that today.
All right, great morning, everybody, and welcome back to the F.O.B, the Forward Operating Broadcast.
where we regroup, resupply, and recalibrate every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Eastern, to better equip you to continue your mission, or Charlie might. I'm True American Brad Ass. This is my wonderful panel. It is Talk About It Tuesday, June 2nd. 65 degrees in Illinois. How is everybody this morning?
Good, fabulous morning, everybody. Hope everyone's doing all right. It is Talk About It Tuesday. It is 80 degrees here in Florida. Feels like 95, but we're going to get right on through it. And let's talk about Tuesday. Hope everyone's doing all right. Appreciate you coming in. Let's get into it, y'all. Shout out, Ghost.
Good morning, everybody. I'm. Well, good morning, everybody. I'm Double A, and it is 78 degrees, sunny, feels like 91, air quality 35. That wind is still moving quick at 1 miles an hour. Humidity still nice and high at 87.
Yeah.
That's almost the speed of a whistle.
Man, I think a whistle is actually faster than that.
That's crazy.
It's like a sound is passing up going, hey, buddy, pick it up.
Oh, man. Well, good to see everybody.
Good morning.
Let's
Good
get in
morning.
this chat, see who we got. This one was here early. Is that aviation, guys? AVN?
Yep. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah. Well, great morning, brother. Good to see you. How are you?
Welcome in. Good morning.
Morning. I got all of us. And Mr. Mayu from the Bayou. Great morning, brother.
Good morning,
good to see
brother.
you. How are you?
Happy birthday.
And happy birthday,
brother.
dude.
Birthday.
You got a birthday in the chat. Happy birthday, brother. Throw you a party real quick. Happy birthday to you. Happy
I ain't throwing
birthday
no party.
to you.
We-
Happy birthday.
I don't have the
dear
capability.
Mayu. Happy birthday, to you.
And my favorite song, Happy Birthday. We're so glad you came. Happy Birthday. I ain't figured out an ending for
From
it.
the F.O.B. gang.
Yeah, I want to find something that rolls better than saying it like that, because it sounds like, because they used to have the one for Cuckoos, from the Cuckoos gang, and it's like, bro, more syllables need to be added for something.
Yeah.
It's like Fabulous gang, or like, I don't know. I have to do it
We're
where
going
it
to have to
rolls
work on
better.
that. We're gonna
I
make
know,
a
I'm going to get
F.O.B.
AI to do it. Be like,
Yeah,
AI,
we'll
I need
get
you
it.
to do this from this song, because Cuckoos doesn't exist no more, so copyright won't be a problem.
We'll
Because
get
I
us
don't
a
think
F.O.B.
Cuckoos
birthday
is
song.
around anymore. That used to be the big Mexican restaurant when I was little. It was like El Chico's and Cuckoos was the only two Mexican restaurants around here. Now you got authentic Mexican restaurants that are like, hey, we're going to show you how to really cook Mexican food.
Right.
Hey, look at that number up there, Brad,
Yeah,
real
happy
quick. Oh,
birthday.
it changed. Man, that
11,
number.
22. Happy 22.
Did you see it before it changed?
No, I didn't see it this
It
morning.
was 22.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just looked up and seen 22. I was like, wow.
Hey, speaking
Yeah,
of that,
happy
man,
birthday,
I was able to do push-ups yesterday without hurting today. I didn't do them all at once,
Nice.
but I
That's
went for
awesome.
a walk. I did like a half-mile walk, a little bit more, and I did like 11 push-ups to start off with, and then halfway point did 11 more, and then walk back.
Dude, let's go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
that's
use
awesome.
I use the desk when I do mine, and I'm getting a little bit where I can get lower and lower. Used to. It was,
Yeah.
when I started after shoulder surgery. I started up against the wall.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I was doing
and
what you
then-
call the sissy push-ups. You know, you get
Yep.
on your knees and you do them that way. And then I was like, man, I haven't done push-ups in a while. So I started doing regular push-up, and I was like, this is difficult, which has never been.
I just
So I
found out
started
my
doing the
shoulder
sissy push-ups. And then I guess
still
it's
isn't
like,
right. They did the X-rays in my shoulder, and it's still got it's not right.
yeah,
So
surgery.
that's
if
why
you
I'm
had
that's why I'm
surgery.
still having problems with it. Makes sense
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, so my dad told me when he had surgery, he was just like, I wish I wouldn't have had it, because sometimes I feel like it hurts worse at
Worse.
times than it
Yeah.
does, you know?
Yep.
And then certain movements, you're limited to, like, mobility and stuff like that. You can't do certain workouts. Like my brother with his
Yep.
back surgery, he can't do certain workouts that affect the lower back, because one restricted in it, and if you did do it, it could break other things.
Right.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
surgeon told me, he said that my shoulders are, I had this was about 10 years ago. So I had the shoulders of a 90-year-old with like
Oh,
a
man.
300-year-old rope. My tendons and ligaments did where they were fraying and ripping and tearing, and
Oh,
all the
man.
scar
dude.
tissue that was in there.
You got that old man strength then. You
Yeah,
don't need
yeah.
to work out.
That's right.
Yeah.
They just told you, say, hey, bro, we gave you a superpower, old man strength.
Yeah. I even, I got so good at it after practice, lots of practice, I can even shake my arm now when I'm trying to hold something.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Oh, man. Hey, great morning, John. Good to see you.
Everything I
brother.
pick up is a shake weight.
Right? It's like, hey, you need your coffee mixed up here, let me do it. And you just start shaking it. Be like, here you go.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning,
You
Sarah.
need that cape pan mixed up? Hold on, buddy.
And Sarah. Yeah. Great morning, Sarah. Good to see you. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning.
John, I don't think I said good morning, John. Good morning, John.
Yeah, John Murray.
Hope you're doing all right, brother.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you want to bring that wheel up? We'll get the pole
Oh,
up.
it's up. Yeah, y'all pull it up. I'll spin it.
Oh, okay. Closing.
Just waiting on y'all. Hurry up. Waiting on you.
You got it, Trace.
Haven't said that in a long time.
Right?
There we go.
There it
All
is.
right. First
All
one
right.
will be
Headlights. There it is.
now. Were we removing them or were we leaving them on there? I forget.
You can remove them.
Okay, and then we'll just add them on.
As long as we have a
whenever we-
master list, yeah.
Yep.
All right, cool. All right. Remove. Song number 2. I got you 6 by Chaotic Traits.
Let's go.
Boom.
Let's
That's the
go.
last little click. Porch Bourbon by Double A.
All right.
And one more for the break we was doing.
Yep.
Yep.
That's right.
This is the mid show.
Oh,
Hey, look at that.
Pieces by me. I don't think anybody's heard this one yet.
Double A getting the double
Nice.
play.
There you go.
Double A
I know,
got the double play.
I was on the break yesterday, and then I get it today. I swear, I'm just clicking it. This is chaotic. Set up the wheel. I didn't.
Yeah. I love it. All right, you got all 4 of them, Trace?
Yep.
All right,
All
good.
right.
Is it-
Good deal. And
I like
hey,
the
great morning,
idea of the
man.
wheel.
Good to see you. How are you?
Hey, good morning, man.
Good morning. Good
And
morning.
Not yet, John, but I will check the mailbox. I think I checked yesterday and it was empty, so it could have came yesterday.
Oh, is
Broken
it the
Pieces, and
thing
that
that
was-
he had made for you? I forget what it was. It was like wasn't it like a banner he made?
Yeah,
Shattered
the
pieces,
decal.
right? For the mid.
Yeah, shattered pieces.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yep. But if you got confirmation it should be here, John, then it should be here. I usually don't have a problem getting it.
It's one of those moments where it's like either at the end of your driveway waiting for you, or it was somebody else's doorstep, and they're like, "I didn't order nothing, and my name is not Brad."
Yeah.
I get that all the time here. It's like people are like, "We weren't sure if this was the house or not, so we just dropped it off here and said it was delivered." And be like, "But it wasn't the right house,"
Right. Yeah.
which is crazy too, because they're looking for the house number, and I'm like, "Do you not see the big numbers right here on the corner of our house?"
Right.
It's okay. We're in Louisiana. I know only like 90% of people know how to read, but if you're a native Louisianian, you know.
Right.
And you was born before a certain year. I think like before like what would it be, like 1974, I think. Forget what year it was. Whenever you could, like, I worked with a guy who's like, he's like, I dropped out in second grade because I didn't like school. And I'm like, I didn't know you could drop out in second grade. He goes, well, back in this year. And I was like, oh, makes sense.
Yeah, back in my days.
Yeah, this is back whenever you had to walk through all the snow up
That's
and down
right.
hills.
That's
you know?
right. That's right. Both ways. It's uphill both ways.
Yeah, both ways.
Uphill both ways. But if you're in Louisiana and you're walking uphill both ways in the snow, bro, you walked way too far. Because for one, there's not many hills and there's not much snow ever.
Right.
So you must have been
I
like up
always
there,
wondered,
like North Louisiana, and you crossed into Arkansas or something.
you know, I often wonder now because, like, I still don't really know that whole thing that our parents used to tell us was, you know, that couldn't have been real. But
My grandparents, maybe.
I
My
drove to school.
grandparents, like
So-
my great grandma was born in like the 1800s, so I can see it. She lived in near Chattanooga, Tennessee. So I could believe if she told me that.
And through elementary and junior high, I was in California. They don't have hills. So-
Right.
Not till you start getting up north, huh? Like towards the
Right.
Humboldt County areas and up there.
Yeah, up in the mountains and stuff like that. But yeah, no, I was like,
But that would be
I was
crazy
told- I
having
was
to
told my
walk to
boy-
school like that, though.
that you might drive to school, you might not have to walk to school uphill both ways through the snow and all that bullshit you heard from grandma, but you do have to drive, which means you got to have a car and you got to have a job to put gas and insurance in that car. So
Right.
I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
Now, if my parents would have told me it's like we had to paddle the P road through the bayou, through the heaviest rains and a hurricane just to go to school. Now get on that bus and be like, yes, ma'am. That's more believable down here. You'd be like,
Springfield, Massachusetts, or Illinois? There, John. Yeah, I don't know. I know because the reason I say that is because most of my mail goes to Springfield, Illinois first.
got some juice.
Yep.
Hey, great morning, Payday. Good to see you. How are you?
So it went from New York to Massachusetts.
Okay, Massachusetts, Springfield, Massachusetts. Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's not
yesterday.
here
So
yet.
it probably
Yeah,
you'll probably get it Friday,
probably. Yeah.
Thursday or Friday, probably.
Looking forward to it for sure. Thursday, okay. I'll be looking for it.
Yesterday I gave everybody a challenge, and to keep that kind of whole topic and thing going for the week.
Yeah.
Kind of goes with today's verse, the challenge from yesterday, and kind of, well, it all fits together. But you have to ask people for help, and I wanted to mention this real quick to kind of go, like I said, go along with that challenge. Is that it's all right to ask for help, and it's okay to talk about your issues, the struggles that you're having, to get that help that you need. We get, especially from the military, and as a man, we get kind of like prepared to not talk about our weaknesses, to not talk about what's causing us to have issues or what we're struggling with, because it makes us weak when we need help, or when we're down, or when we're crying, or whatever. It makes us weak, and whatever. But it's actually the opposite, total opposite, man. Unfortunately, it took me 40 years to figure it out. But when I did talk about it, when I did ask for help, it's like someone turned on all the lights in the room. So it is okay to ask for help, and to get, just like the verse says, man. It's important that you do it, because you can't lift somebody else up if you can't even get your own stuff up out of the mud. So two people are better than one, because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. So just remember, there's always a hand somewhere, and it's okay to reach out for that hand and ask for it. So kind of goes with what I was saying yesterday, to ask somebody to have your six.
So, yes, sir. Goes right along with it.
Yeah, it's it goes with one of my favorite little, I guess, how poems, saying, stories. The man in the hole. I mean, eventually somebody who sees someone down in a hole struggling to get out of it jumps down there and with them, and they're like, "What are you doing? Now we're both down here." It's like, it's all right. I've got out of one before just like this. We're similar.
Yep.
I can help you get out, and then you can get on my shoulders, climb up, and then I can climb out. I don't know, however it works. We're gonna get out together eventually. The way it goes, and then don't think that asking for help, or the fear of asking for help, that it's going to make you weak or incapable of doing anything. You're not weak by doing that. You're actually being stronger than most people, because it takes effort to do that. And then the more you do it, you building the self-awareness of what you need to do to fix, help, or better yourself. And then somebody else that's actually willing to help out and facilitate with you to do that, it makes it a lot easier than looking at something and trying to figure out how to get across this obstacle by yourself. If you've been through basic training or any kind of like Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, or team development kind of things, you know that there are obstacles you cannot do by yourself. You need somebody else to help you with it. Or if you do by yourself, it's going to take you 10 times longer to figure it out. You're going to wear yourself out 10 times more, and then that you'll be more of a chance to give up, break down, or have that sense of failure. Because once you think you're going to fail, you've already failed. It's like break away from that failure mindset and constantly work towards that step forward. Why do people walk with sticks in the swamp? Because you need to stab in front of you to make sure you're not stepping in a sinkhole. Check your steps before you take them.
Right.
And if somebody else is going down a path that you're like, hey, no, go down that way. That's not a good path. Come this way, or step over this way a little bit, because that's a bad section. You educate everybody else too, where to step, where not to step, and then you can see and guide. You can actually mark the path for other people as well.
Yep.
Very true.
And not saying anything at all when you are struggling doesn't make you any tougher. That you can try to burden it all by yourself. It makes you a casualty usually.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that saying in the that they say? I've always heard medics say it. Don't like when you're going to recover somebody that's injured during a firefight, you gotta stop the firefight before you can get to them. You gotta take cover, and because and like trying to run through the battle to help an injured person creates more injured people. So it's like when somebody's been in that situation or knows what to do in those situations, that's where that ataraxia thing I was talking about. Whenever you can stay calm during chaotic situations, not to throw your name in there, chaotic, but you know what I mean, like chaos is chaos. Whenever it gets crazy, it gets crazy. And then whenever you can sit there and just watch it like it's a movie, and everybody's like, why are you so calm? It's just like, well, you ain't gonna be able to solve the problem if you're freaking out.
This is my life. I see that.
Yeah, right. So it's
What do
like
you
when
mean?
you can stay calm in a chaotic situations, that's like, it allows you to be able to help the people who need to get there as well.
Right.
All right. And it's hard. It is hard, dude, to say I need you.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
It's a rough one. It's a rough one to say, and again, like I said, especially for coming out of the military, it makes it even more difficult. And as a man, it makes it more difficult. I mean, sorry, ladies, but it's just
I'll be right
it's
back.
All right, bro. Left front, we got it.
all right. it's it's true though. I mean, the man is supposed to be the strong one that can handle it. That can carry the burden by himself. And get everyone through. Um, so it makes it even harder when you have to swallow that pride and be like, "Hey, man, I can't do this. I need you." It's tough, but
It is.
it
But it's a
it
breakthrough moment
definitely
for
puts
sure.
you when you're able to do it. It puts you on a different mental level of situation and being able to handle situations.
Right.
But you also have to have those people that you can count on that's going to have your six.
Yeah, definitely. That's right, Sarah. You got me, I got you.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, if a tree falls in the wood, no one's around. Do you hear it? If a man falls and no one knows that he's fallen,
Right.
Same idea.
Yeah, that's why I like whenever we have people missing here, we know, we can tell,
Yep.
and we always reach out and check on them.
Your volume is low for me.
Oh, Emma? Here, hang on.
That's better.
That better?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Hey, great morning, Kentucky. Good to see you, brother. How are you? See what he said.
Yep.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Kentucky.
I might be able to speak about mitigating chaos. After 17 years in the Army Guard, I joined the local fire department. That is 100% what firefighters do, mitigate chaos. Hey, you're right.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys.
You're
Hey,
good.
I
what
did
else?
11 years on the fire department.
What you saying there, Kentucky? You want to come up on the panel?
Oh, definitely Kentucky. Firefighters definitely have that ataraxia thing I'm talking about. And that's a Greek word, I believe, a Greek philosophy word. So if it sounds funny, it's because it's Greek.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, and
that's
as if I
definitely
wasn't hyper analytical enough, you join the fire department, you join the military to become even more hyper analytical on any situation. It drives you
Right.
crazy,
right.
100%.
Hypertension, hypervigilance,
Yeah. It's like,
creates
okay,
hyperactivity.
that bug is going to fly up there. That bird is going to go do this. That squirrel over there, he's going to go up that tree, not that one.
Right. It's like whenever I heard somebody telling me like when they integrated from like they're from the Marines to civilian life, and it was work. They went to like working in like a warehouse facility or something, and they was like doing a little walkthrough the first time, and it's like, hey, do you think this is pretty secure? And he's like, nah, man, that right there, being a fire team of 4 or 5 can probably come in here, we post up right there, we'd be able to take out anybody that come in here, and we'd have this place locked down. And it was like, we meant like OSHA safety.
Right.
And he's like, oh, I guess so, yeah. He went
Yeah.
straight tactical mode. Like, here's an exit, here's an entry, here's a choke point, here's a fatal funnel, and he's like, "What are you talking about?" The civilians just like, I just want to make sure nobody trips over this step or this hump or this crack or runs. Do we need a mirror around this corner so nobody bumps into each other? That kind of safety. You know, that's that hypervigilance, I guess, that stays. And
I know it drives me crazy. The way when I look at situations and our surroundings, it
that's right.
drives me absolutely up the wall because if we go to a restaurant, it takes me 15 minutes before I can even sit down and understand a conversation that someone's having with me that's at the table.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm like analyzing everything and checking everything out, where this is, what that's doing, what if that happens, what that's going to happen to that, and that person there is
Right.
probably going to do this. And then I'm like, okay, we're back.
Right. I
So
forgot.
where's the
That was
menu?
Mayu that told me that. That
Oh
was one of
yeah.
Mayu's stories. Yeah, when I first met Mayu, when we first like got introduced to each other, that was one of the things he told me was like, yeah, when I got out, it's like I got a job here, and that happened.
That's
I was
funny.
like, I could see that. I was like, because I walk into Walmart and I'm doing the same thing.
And even when I'm driving, you know, when you're driving,
Oh
you know,
man,
you pretty much can learn and know patterns of what people on the road are going to do.
Oh
You
yeah.
know,
oh yeah,
like, yeah,
yeah,
okay, that guy's going to go over to that lane. That person there is coming all the way across all 5 lanes, watching. Yep, I told you.
yeah.
You know, it's
That's
like,
amazing how you can predict things if you just go the speed limit because you know nobody else is. Somebody's either going too slow or too fast. So if you go with the regulated speed limit, boy, you get to see a lot of things and avoid a lot of things too.
right.
That hypervigilance is a good tool to have though, because man, it's probably kept me out of a lot of car wrecks, avoided a lot of situations. That reflex that you get, just like, yep, I'm glad I got that.
Sometimes it can be a burden too.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
double-edged blade,
yeah,
you know, at times too. But it
yeah,
does have its benefits if you can have it under control, I guess. You
yeah.
know, as long as your
I
other
am not
sensors aren't
vegan.
going crazy too, you know.
Callum, I am not vegan. No.
I mean, I also eat meat, but I also eat vegan food as well.
I eat whatever's put in front of me usually.
Yeah, as long as it's cooked all the way and it's not gonna make me sick. Why not? Because man, have you ever ate a ribeye? I'm just gonna say, if you've never ate a ribeye, then you probably don't know how beneficial it is to, man. They're just good. You don't even have to put. If you can cook a good ribeye, you don't need to season it hardly any. Just salt, cook it, perfect.
That's it, huh?
And I'm not down with fake meat either. Fake meat, if it's anything with fake in front of it, I don't like. Or impossible meat. Yeah, that's the reason why it's impossible, because it's not meat. It's impossible for you to make me believe that that's going to be good for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You know, I'd rather eat a salad with like cheese and croutons. That's it. You know, I don't know. Vegans don't even eat cheese, do they? No dairy products or anything like that either, do they? That's not like the
No.
same as veg. It's not the same. It's
I'm
like
not a vegan,
vegetarian,
so I
but with
wouldn't know.
minus.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think vegans, anything that has to do with any kind of product that comes from an animal, like, you know, eggs, milk, cheese, you know, dairy products, stuff like that. It's like strictly vegetation only, plant-based
How
proteins.
they probably use like almond milk or something, right?
Yeah,
For the
almond
milk,
milk or yeah, the
Or soy,
other forms of
probably.
milk. Yeah, soy. A lot of soy-based products. That's what that Impossible Meat stuff is. Is a lot of soybean product stuff and everything. But
Right.
it's not. It doesn't. Bro, I had soybean burgers when I was in school, and they taste way better than the Impossible Whopper.
Yeah.
I'd rather buy the 50-cent hamburger from school in 1989 rather than the $5.99 Whopper that ain't. It's nowhere near close as good as what Miss Smith used to do in the cafeteria. But I mean, if all meat disappeared, at least I know that there are vegetational products that keep you alive. So
Whew.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Gesundheit.
You heard, even though I was muted. I know you did. It was like loud.
It got on me, dude. I had to get something right, wipe it off.
You got on you. My bad.
He's like, he gets hit and he's like, Florida is that way.
John said the steak's got to have at least cracked peppercorn on it.
Well, yeah, I guess like pepper and salt is really the only two seasonings that you really need. Everything else is just to add. The reason why Cajuns season stuff so much is because they. Have you ever ate a crawfish without any seasoning on it? Boy, that's nasty. That boy tastes like earth and dirt, bro. I'm just like, oh.
I like a little bit
Like-
of grilled onions and blue cheese on my steak.
Yeah. What about mushrooms?
Oh yeah.
I don't like. I'm not a big
mushroom.
cooked mushroom. I like raw mushroom, like dip them in ranch or whatever in a salad or
okay.
something. But they got to be fresh,
there.
not, and especially not canned mushrooms and shit, man. That fuck, nah, I can't.
Yeah, that slime, that texture more than the flavor. What's that?
I don't give a
That's-
shit how many times you rinse them or no. You go ahead. I'm good.
Well, once they get that slimy feel, the only time they're good is when they're in like a hot and sour soup or something like that. Some kind of dish.
That's like when you get a little, what is it, Chinese or whatever, you get the little wonton soups or whatever. It's got the mushroom usually in it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
use
Now,
mushrooms in a lot of their soups.
some places use the little canned or what I call them fake mushrooms. But
Yeah.
they'll toss one of those in there. Nah, man, you can't. Nope. I always ask them, what kind of mushrooms you guys put in your soups or use? And they'll show me. And if they look like diced fresh mushrooms, I'm like, all right, we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take your soup.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't. Yeah, that's why I like certain pizza places that they with mushrooms, like Pizza Hut, they use the fresh mushrooms. They might be frozen or whatever. I mean, hell, who knows? But they're still not canned and slimy and
Right.
Right.
I've fried up fresh mushrooms and like garlic butter and stuff before too, and ate them like that. But
I would say fried mushrooms are good, especially if you batter them really well. And
yeah, deep fried mushrooms aren't too bad, but a lot of times they end up slimy from the batter and the cooking them.
yeah, you gotta slice them thin like pickles. If you do them whole, they end up like that. But if you slice them up, it's a little bit better. Kind of like pickles.
But I like steak too much to be back to the vegan thing. I like steak way too much to be a vegan.
Right.
Right.
Well, I found out like when you get the proper amount of protein, you get less fatigue. You got more energy, more strength, more endurance, things like that. And it's like your healing process of things is better. The body needs protein.
Don't vegans eat fish though?
I don't think so. I don't think anything.
No? Oh,
and
okay.
I think that vegetarians they eat nothing that's like red meat. They no red meat. It's like fish. And it's some vegetarians consider fish as a meat. I mean, it is a meat, but it's a different style of meat. But then vegans, I think, is just plant based. Period.
So how do you get protein?
Well, I know soy has protein in it. There's other plant-based products that have protein, those things. But it's different. To me, it's different protein. It doesn't provide the same amount, because you get protein from a lot of things. Like milk has protein, cheese has protein. The most protein powders and shakes are done by
most of your nuts.
a lot of nuts, cashews, peanuts, and things like that. And
Gotcha.
so
I don't know. Never really looked
There's
into
a lot
it.
of fat in nuts too, though. So you got to be careful.
Yeah.
I never really
Yeah,
looked into it that much to try to understand it. I just know that there was no steak involved, and I was out.
Yeah.
You guys count me out. I'll be back at the next game.
Right. And then that's where I've seen the argument or like people argue vegan being unhealthy or some people might say that, because I remember reading something where it was a lady that was vegan who starved herself to death because she was not getting the proper nutrition and protein intake. So she just constantly just withered away.
So much of it, yeah.
Yeah, so you're not getting any fats, you're not getting any of that, and your body needs some fat. I mean,
Yeah.
it's unhealthy to be 0% body fat. That is completely unhealthy. It's also
100%.
unhealthy to be over a certain percentage of body fat. You need to regulate in between, to keep it balanced, and you got to know that part of it.
I know a lot of people do that carnivore, or carnivore?
Yeah, the carnivore diet, strictly
Yeah.
red meat only, it's like,
Yeah. A
and
lot of people
boy,
do
those
that.
people there, well, you see them, people look like they're
It's,
solid as a rock. You're like, oh,
yeah.
well, you don't even work out, do you? You're like, nah, I just eat the meat.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like you just cut it off, skin it, and just start eating it right there. You don't even cook it either, do you? You and the pack of wolves out there in the woods just going crazy. You come.
Yeah. I can't. I don't think yeah, I can't.
It's not, yeah. But see, the thing about all those kind of diets, man, they work. They just don't. You can't sustain them long term.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta balance them out. You guys want to like you gotta have like a balance of each different category.
Right.
It's like if you have too
I'm gonna
much
start.
sugar, you're gonna become diabetic. If you eat too much fatty products, you're gonna become fat and diabetic. And then if you don't eat any of it, you're gonna be starving to death.
Right.
It's like
I'm gonna
it's like
start working on a menu calendar. Well, her and I both. We're gonna start working on a calendar for our menu every month.
oh, okay,
For
like
each day.
meal planning and stuff.
Yeah, meal plan for throughout the day, and because I know that I don't eat right. I mean, I'll go sometimes all day without eating anything until dinner. You know,
Right.
then there's days that I'll eat a little bit here and there and snack around or whatever. But I know I've got to get with all the weight that I've lost, and now to get back with start putting on some back muscle weight and what
Right,
again. I need to start
adding
getting
on some
some type
healthy
of
weight.
yeah. So,
Yeah, and that like my eating schedule changes throughout the year. Like during the winter time, you can guarantee I'm eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I mean, it's also cold. Your body needs that to produce heat, energy, and the fluff. Kind of like your body changes with the seasons too. And during the summer, I don't need all that. So it's like I don't I have a lighter breakfast. I might not have lunch. If I do, it's a late lunch, or I have like a brunch, and then
Right.
I just might eat or I might only eat one big meal or two meals throughout the day. But because like if you're full and you get out there in the heat, boy, you gonna feel sick.
Yeah.
It's more important in the summertime to be hydrated more than it is to be like full. And, depending on your activities too, and then how
right.
acclimated you are to the weather and stuff, and that plays a big difference in it. But I also too found out like if you know, I was man, it was back when I was reading magazines back before, and it was like a health and men's health or something, and it's like how to control your metabolism. If you eat a lot, your body changes the way it burns it. It's either if you eat less throughout the day, your body's like, okay, well, I need to store this for later for energy. So you start gaining what you would call fluff, and then that way whenever you don't have that moment you don't eat, your body uses it's like a reserve tank. It pulls from that, so you don't feel starving or worn out or fatigued and anything like that. So it's
See,
like
I
you can
always
control
feel
your
a little bit
metabolism.
hungry throughout the day. Like even at night, I always feel like I'm hungry, but I can't eat a lot. I'll take like 3 bites of something or 4 bites of something, and I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Right.
And then half hour later, I'm like, man, I wish I'd have finished that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, there have been times where it's like I know I need to eat, I'm not hungry, and it's more my nerves or my anxieties
I'll
or
be right
something
back.
that's keeping me from feeling hungry.
All right.
Gotcha, brother. And like I'll make myself eat, just like like a sandwich or something light, just because I know I need something in my stomach.
Um, Sarah said she eats a lot of peanut butter every day. It helps with some heart conditions. I eat.
Oh yeah.
I try to eat at least a bowl of oatmeal a day. Usually at night, I try to eat it before I go to bed because it kind of sticks and holds me out throughout the night. Like I said, I feel hungry all the time, but so
Yeah.
oatmeal seems to help. But yeah, I eat a bowl of oatmeal every day. It's good for your heart and cholesterol and stuff. So as long as
Yeah,
you don't
good
get,
old
oatmeal that's got 4 cups of sugar and
right. Yeah.
marshmallows
Yeah.
and everything else in it that's not supposed to be in there.
Right. Get you some go get you some raisins, some cranberries, and like some
Yep.
fruit to put in there, some strawberries, some bananas, and throw that in there with it. Get
Hey, and
some
shout out.
if you are
Speaking
gonna
of
add
that,
sugars.
shout out to Quaker because they just come out with a new uh, like line of their instant oatmeals
Oh
with
yeah.
protein in them. Yeah,
Good. Dude,
trying to see if I have it in
Quaker
here.
Oats. That's Civil War's MRE right there, bro.
Right, right. I think
That's how Quaker Oats got big is during the Civil War. I think was because they created a food product that wouldn't spoil while they was walking around. So it's like dry oats. All you had to do is put it in water. Boom.
so. Yeah, here's one right here: raisin, dates, and walnuts. And they
Okay.
have they have a
Yeah,
banana
walnuts
nut
and stuff like
bread.
that too.
Yeah, they have a banana nut bread one. They have a few of them that have are marked for with protein or whatever in them now. So and they're
Right. And
actually
then
they're
get
pretty decent.
pecans. I mean, we're down here with pecan trees we have farms, pecan farms. So pecans are a good source of that too.
I don't know. I haven't seen any.
Oh, well, up north, there's a big tick outbreak. I was watching something
Yeah.
where there was boxes of ticks that were getting dropped off in locations.
Oh, nice.
It's like crazy, and it's obviously the deer ticks with Lyme disease and the Lone Star ticks with the whatever that new red meat allergy that comes along with it, which is crazy. The Lone Star tick, if you have one of those on you for more than 24 hours, you have a chance of contracting. It's something that attaches to your proteins in your blood that makes it to where whenever you eat red meat, it can make you nauseous, sick. And people that are very sensitive or are already allergic can actually go into anaphylactic shock and everything. Just from eating red meat. It's like insane.
It's crazy.
There's
Yeah, that's
a large
wild.
rabbit hole on that. If you go back and look at the way that Lyme disease got put into deer ticks, look back into that in the 60s and what they did over there in Cuba. It's real. It was the
Yeah,
cheapest way for them to drop a biochemical weapon on something that they said it wasn't a biochemical weapon because it was just ticks. Just to
right.
give everybody Lyme disease. And now if you get bit by deer ticks, everybody in the world can get Lyme disease from that stupid act. Good job.
Right.
All because scientists want to play around with nature. Good job.
Yeah. It's
Why couldn't you just go
real.
fishing like everybody else?
Right. I don't. Yeah. Let's create a disease so we can create a cure. Well, how about we just
Right.
not create
Or
anything new?
they find one in one and then they just enhance it. It's just like, why do you
Right.
have to enhance something that's not good? It's
Right.
like, why? What made someone think, oh, just look, hey, this thing here hurts people. Let's enhance it just to see what it does after that. Like,
Well, because then we can sell the cure and make money.
well, yeah, that's one of the most obvious. It's like that always like stumps the whole theory of things. Like, why would they do that? And then you're like, oh, it's for money. And you're like, well, you answered it. It just boiled it down to that. Yeah. I was just trying to keep the conversation going. You gave the answer way too soon. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, you can get rid of that one, Traits. Yeah.
What one?
Exactly.
What one I
We can,
miss?
we can take a quick little
Nothing.
break.
You didn't miss anything.
Yeah. Which one was it?
Speaking of the shattered pieces, I
Yeah,
think that'll
shattered.
kind of fit well because that's I wrote that as I used to look in the mirror and didn't like what I seen. So it's like after some point you got tired of seeing the shattered pieces of you falling everywhere. Like I'm gonna pick them up, and you got to start over at some point. And
Yep.
no better time to start than now. So it's kind of like I don't think this would be the first deep one that been played on here. So like I said, most of mine are pretty deep.
Okay, well, let's take a listen.
Let's
Grab
get,
your
let's get.
refill, your coffee, energy drink, water, whatever you use to get your little day started. Use a restroom, latrine, head, whatever you call it. We'll be right back. This is Shattered
What he
Pieces
said.
by Double A.
Shattered to pieces on the floor. I don't wanna break apart no more. I'm picking them up one by one, 'cause this new life has just begun. Empty bottles, they line the walls. This lonely soldier after long hard falls. My heart's a wreck, it's a broken mess. Oh Lord, please, not another test. 'Cause these shadows following close are from the part of me that keep me cold. Shattered to pieces on the floor. I don't wanna break apart no more. I'm picking them up one by one, 'cause this new life has just begun. Loved ones gone like the summer rain, leaving behind that bitter pain. Relationships are twisted and torn. In the strangest way, I'm reborn. Faith a glimmer in the dark night, guiding me back up towards the light. I think it's time I started to climb. These shattered pieces on the floor, I ain't gonna break apart no more. I'm picking them up until I'm done, 'cause this new life has just begun. Faith a flicker in the dark night, guiding me back up towards the light. I think it's time I started to climb. I keep reaching for the sky. At some point, I knew I'd have to try. Shattered pieces on the floor, I ain't gonna break apart no more. I'm picking them up one by one, 'cause this new just begun.
Let's go, brother. Shattered Pieces by Double A. I love it. I love
Thank
it,
you.
Good
man.
one.
That's, yeah. Real deep, like you said.
I like
Def-
it. I like your
definitely
writing.
relatable.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Keep doing
Yeah,
what you're doing, brother.
when I finally, when able to actually get all the stuff I've wanted to like write down and put out, it's interesting being able to do it. It's just crazy how fast the Suno allows you to be able to do it. Just thinking like having like you'd have to have all the people to be able to play the instruments, have to have the studio time, the equipment, the money to do it, and then really the time doing it, figuring all that out. Each song should have taken a month in my mind, like, and versus like being able to just write down the lyrics, put in a tune, and go through hundreds of different versions of what you want, and then be able to actually mess with it and tweak it and do whatever.
Yeah.
Like if I was able to do that when I was 16 years old, who knows how many songs I'd have now.
Well,
Right.
like
Probably
I mean,
a lot of that probably wouldn't be good because at 16 years old, I wasn't very educated.
like I said though, I mean it's a crazy, crazy medicine.
It is. It's a lot like journaling,
It's
you know?
yeah, it's the
Like,
best medicine I've ever taken.
yeah.
I mean,
Because I
oh
know a
shit.
lot of people that journal, write, I like creative
There.
writing or doing stuff like that, short
I didn't know my
stories,
camera was off.
Right.
I thought I hit my turn my camera back on, but I must not have. It's that humidity screen on this tablet,
Yeah.
Right.
Gotcha.
I'm surprised there's not water dripping down in front of the camera on my screen.
Yeah.
Oh, the humidity.
Hey, great morning,
The
Royals.
heat.
Good to see you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. You didn't put nothing for anybody else to read except what you just wrote, so I'm lost.
Yeah.
I'm lost in the sauce, boss.
Oh, that pole. Yeah, I forgot about that, guys. Here you go.
Oh yeah, there.
There you go. Whatever song y'all want to hear at the end.
1 hour later, we're gonna pop it up there.
Right.
It's all good though.
We most
Yep,
certainly
type-
do read the chat. Everything gets said, but sometimes we just don't read it out loud.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Exactly.
And then I don't know if my chat's
I don't know if he's
even
talking about
keeping
me
up
or
not.
him. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I'll be the jackass. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I've been called better and worse.
That's
Right.
right. We some thick-skinned men around here.
All right.
No, speaking of that, it is National Great Outdoors Month. Did y'all know that? June is National Great Outdoors Month.
No.
Basically,
Did not know that.
annual. Yeah.
Happy Pride Month. That's right. I've got that American flag pride.
That's right.
Right.
That's a happy Pride Month all year.
That's right. Yeah, it's a perfect month. Time to get out in nature, hike, camp, go to see some national parks, whatever.
Oh yeah, dude. It's June PTA.
It's a mental
I
mental mental health awareness month, I believe, too. June
it
is,
is
yeah.
that too, I think. Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Because it
thought. I
says
remember
men are
when I used
significantly
to do the
more
mental
likely to
health
die
show.
by.
Yeah, when we used to do the mental health show, we talked about in June once before. So I was thinking.
It goes right along with what you was talking about. Like right here, men are less likely to seek professional help for mental health issues due to traditional social norms.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Male depression often presents differently, showing up as fatigue, irritability, loss of interest in hobbies, or anger rather than sadness. That's true. Yeah, open up. So it says here, open up conversations, check on friends. That's what we all got to do, guys.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to
That's
reach
it.
out. We are here to help.
Hey, we got one vote. Get your all's vote in.
F.O.B. I don't think that's. Oh yeah, you're right too. Kentucky it says June is PTSD Awareness Month.
Yeah, say I thought so because at the VA they normally put up the signs in like a little, like at the end of the drive and everything, and all around the VA is when you're going in to let them know Mental Health Awareness Month, whatever month it is. They always put them.
Yeah, gotcha. Uh, Approximately 5% of U.S. adults live with PTSD at any given time. Wow.
Mhm.
It's crazy. I mean, there's so many things that happen in life and in the world every day that you tend to forget about these small moments like this.
It's
Yeah,
easy to ignore the small moments.
It
yeah,
is because of all the other shit that we have going on.
Yeah. 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 When's the last time any of us just sat and watched the leaves on a tree and the nature for
Oh,
Right.
five,
well,
10,
I do that.
15
I do
minutes?
that all the time, honestly.
Yeah. But
Like
I mean,
that.
yeah,
I mean, that's
the
part of
average,
my.
yeah, most
That's a
people
part of like
just,
one of the songs that I do Away from the
yeah,
Madness. I even got one
yeah.
called Here in the Wild. That's like my enjoyment of seeing that, like seeing God's canvas of how well he can paint,
That's
and
why
Bob
I sit
Ross is
out
just
here all the
trying to
time.
do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm the same way. I sit out here on the porch probably 90% more than I do in the house at the
Yeah.
computer or whatever. I sit out here just and then watch and or watch the raccoons, birds, squirrels, rabbits.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy how you just get you when you get lost in it, when you what I call escaping from the grip of time.
Yeah.
When you can experience that where like you can not feel the tick of the second hand for a little bit, that's whenever you like find that little piece of serenity.
Right.
And I find that whenever I'm like deepest in the woods and places where it's like where you find that people don't go very seldom go is where it is the most quiet.
Yep.
Especially if you want to like think,
Yeah,
ponder
this
on
is true.
things, get yeah, it's very good. It's like a form of meditation, because like you can't think when there's noise around. It's hard to think about something consistently or concentrate on it very strongly if there's like a lot of background noise or whatever. Something about nature's noise isn't as loud or it's more calming than it is like being in the city.
Right.
Right.
I agree. You get
I mean,
tired of hearing tires on the road,
Right. Yeah. That's why everybody's radios are so loud.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go move my vehicle, put in my orders.
All right, brother. Yeah, get your votes in, guys. 1, 2, or 3 in the chat. I see y'all getting them in. Appreciate that. We got 7 so far.
Y'all make sure you hit that thumbs up, smash that like button, like that smash button, share us out. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
And
alligator for an hour.
if you
after church.
haven't already, you already know what you got to do, y'all. There's just no question about it. It's mandatory now. I'm making it mandatory. You got to click that link that's getting ready to pop up there.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, hop in there, guys. My boy sat on a gator for an hour after church Sunday. Just sat there and watched the wildlife at the back 40. Yeah, you can't beat that.
It's important, man. We have to take those mental breaks.
100%.
You know, if not, you end up 3 months, 3 years down the road thinking, what the hell happened?
Right.
And you miss everything that happened throughout those 3 years. All the small, important moments and memories are gone.
Yep.
You know,
Very true.
I'm guilty of it. I let 40 years just kind of slide through and slide by because I'm not wanting to talk about things. Having those walls up to where I couldn't let anything in it to enjoy it. You know, my enjoyment was drinking and avoiding truth.
Right. Yep.
Avoiding the struggle, you know. And unfortunately, I wasn't the only one that suffered through it.
That's true.
You know.
Yeah, same here. It affects everybody.
Yep. When you start talking about it and open up, tearing down the walls, everybody can heal. And you realize how many people were hurting because you were hurting and thought you were saving them from hurting.
Right.
How many times have you asked a brother or sister or spouse or loved one, what's wrong? Nothing. I'm good.
Fine.
Yeah.
And
That's the most common. That's the most common phrase to say.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you know damn well they're not, but it pisses
Right.
you off.
Yeah.
And so, you know, every day when you ask somebody what's wrong and they get the same answer, eventually you're like, fuck it, whatever.
Yep.
And so you're not only hurting yourself, you're hurting that other person.
Yeah.
The same.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And you're not being yourself. You might think you are,
Right. That's true, huh?
but you're far from being yourself.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Well, anybody got anything they want to talk about in the chat? Let's talk about it Tuesday. Before we get ready to wind down.
Well, we got two-way tie for second place.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
If you guys haven't voted, make sure you get your votes in. And it's free. Don't cost nothing.
All right.
Free 99.
That's right.
Free 99.
Free 99. That's even cheaper than what you had to pay last night.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, it was only $4. $4.23, I think is what it was.
Right. Then you had to turn around and pay $9.99 for a review.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. I still haven't got the Cash App, so I can send it. So. And then I don't know if Brandon's watching, but my bad, Brandon. He was like, as soon as we all left out, Brandon was like, "Are y'all still awake?" And I was like, "No." Everybody was like, "We're tired."
I know. I saw that.
I was like, "My bad, man." I was like, "Bruh."
Yeah.
I didn't wake
Yeah,
up.
you was the
nothing.
first one. You was the first one off. You was like, "All right, bro, I'm gone." It was like you left, and then you like sent a message like, "I'm going to bed."
Yeah,
Yeah.
Colt called, and I was like, I said when it was in the Discord, I was getting ready to go to bed anyway, and then Colt called, and I was talking to him for a few minutes, and then after I
Yeah.
hung up with him, I'm like, yeah, I'm done.
Right.
What you
I
got there,
cannot be any benefit in a conversation right now. It's time to go to sleep.
Right. Just watch me staring at the camera, just
Right.
like, huh? Say that again.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What good news you got, Kentucky?
My refinance
Oh,
is
nice.
going through. I finally used my VA loan, saved $400 a month. Let's
Nice.
go.
Nice.
That's
Yep.
4,800
I've
hours
heard.
a year with my quick math.
Mhm.
That's a lot of money.
Yep. That's a vacation, bro. Yeah, I was watching who is it, CivDiv and Veterans Tap, InfoTap,
Mm-hmm.
and they were talking about, I guess they did some slight changes, I guess, with like, I don't know, with the VA home loan system or whatever. But the way that, well, I don't remember what they said changed, but he was saying like what you use the VA home loan for and refinancing your home for a lower interest rate is one of those things that people use it for. But I want to say, I have to go back and watch it. I want to say that like some of the changes with the VA home loan is like, I guess you can only use it so many times now. I don't know. I have to go back and look into it, but or depending on your status or whatever, like lower percentage could only use it so many times. 100% could use it X amount, and it wasn't fair to everybody. And it was like, a veteran is a
wow.
veteran. The VA loan, whatever.
Yeah.
What does the disability rating have to do with your ability of being a veteran to use a VA home loan?
Maya said the funding fee changed.
The funding fee change? Yeah, I knew there was some changes, but the guy, they talk kind of fast sometimes. So I'm like, I got to rewind. Because I still have this problem where I'm like watching something, but then I'll be thinking about something else, and I'm like, huh? And then I'll be like, I need to rewind all the time, dude. I'm like the worst person to watch a movie with.
Brad, you had your game the other day when I got to show off the new Crocs.
Oh, nice.
I don't even think
Super
I've
cool,
seen
dude.
them. If you,
Yeah. And then that one says Jack, the other one says Skeleton.
Oh, gotcha. Nice. Jack Skeleton Crocs.
Oh man.
Yeah, so we'll have to look into that.
To give it a weather update, it is now 84. It feels like 105.
Yeah. Jesus.
I know, right?
In an hour and 14 minutes.
It's crazy.
Once that sun starts cooking the grass and that damp dirt, sand.
Nice, Kentucky. What was it? I was reading Kentucky's comment.
I was just saying, once that sun starts cooking that wet grass and the sand and
Oh
pulling
yeah.
all that moisture back out, it doesn't take long for that temperature to the real field temperature to start
Right.
Right.
skyrocketing.
Yeah. The heat index is just to give you a fair warning of what the real temperature is going to be like soon.
Right.
Why is it not called the real temperature? If it feels like 105, why is it not 105? Don't tell me that. Be like, you just confuse
83%
me.
humidity.
That used to confuse me so bad. Like I'd be like, "What? How are you going to tell me it's that, but it feels like this? Wouldn't it actually be the temperature?"
Oh, okay, Kentucky. Nice. Use it every 6 months for a lower rate. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, every 6 months. I didn't know
Hopefully
it
I
could
can
be
get
done every like
approved
six
next year.
months. Yeah.
And like
Hey, I
hopefully
heard
I get
too.
my
Somebody told me no matter what your credit score is, if you have a down payment with the VA home loans, it's this guy was just telling me like whenever after he said it, he goes, just to let you know, money talks. Any amount of money
Oh
talks
yeah,
when
I
it
mean
comes to getting
that's
it.
yeah. If you got enough
You know.
money to put down on something, they'll make it work. But usually then you start talking into depending on where you're at on the score chart, 10%, 20%,
Right.
25%.
Well, see, I
So if
think
you're
that's what
buying a
changed too. I think the your percentage doesn't matter anymore. Like as far as your
I mean
disability
it's the
rating,
down
it's just
payment.
being
It,
veteran. Oh, down payment.
I just
Yeah.
need down payment. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, if you're buying $100,000 house, you might have to come down with $25,000 down. Well, if I had that, I mean, I'm pretty much going to get financed anywhere,
Well, I don't
you
think you
know.
have to
Right.
come up with a set amount. Well, the way one guy was telling me at the in one of the groups at the VA, he was saying like just any amount, like if it has a comma in it, like 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, whatever you can throw is like just being able to throw some money at it. It talks a lot. It speaks a lot of volume as far as like getting that, especially if your credit score is not within the range. Like if it's like below it, but not like dramatically below.
Yeah.
I think like in the 500 range. I think because I think you have to have like a 600 or 620 in order for it to be like
620.
okay, yeah, it's like no down payment, whatever for VA loans.
Yeah.
I've never done one. I'm just going by what I've read,
Last
heard, and
time I tried, I was at a 600 and got denied. So,
oh, really? Well, see, I bet if you would have been like, here's $1,000 with that 600, they probably would have been like, that's
well,
what
yeah,
somebody said. That just even that little bit amount is like, okay, well, you have something to throw at it, which
they
then,
wanted 10% down
okay, so
payment.
they do go by the percentage then. Okay,
That's what,
you
yeah,
probably
the
said
bank that
that
they
just
were,
earlier, and I was just like,
yeah, that's what the bank was looking for. That they were trying to, that had got me the approval with a down payment was at 10%.
see if they
And 10% of
after.
a $300,000 house, because here in Florida you ain't gonna find nothing
Oh,
for
okay.
under 250.
Right.
Oh yeah,
you know
and if you,
so
yeah,
I didn't
Hey, good
have
morning, Lance. Good to see you. How are you?
and
thirty
then
thousand
no, like
dollars just to drop as a down payment.
yeah, and then like what I like, I guess, about the VA is doing it that way is like they send somebody to inspect it to make sure it's worthy of that payment too as well. So you're not getting like kind of gypped on a home.
Yeah. I need to get with you, Mayu. But I mean that was what, 7 years ago? Yeah.
Oh, okay,
If there's programs that are still doing that, then yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
And I
good
think
morning,
it
Lance.
also too it depends on what realtor or who you have handling it and everything like that. Because I've
Oh, for
talked to
sure.
some realtors in Oklahoma where they look at you and be like, "Yes, I can do it, but I'm not going to because I don't like going through that process because it's too
All right.
much." And they're like, "I'd rather not deal with it at all." And I'm like, "Bro, that's pretty. I think you should be required to. I think now that's one of the things too. They have to. They can't avoid you. Like any realtor now cannot avoid you just because you're a veteran. They have to go
Right.
through the process, and you cannot be denied the possibility of having that home just because you're a veteran. And I don't feel like doing the paperwork. Like, no,
Yeah.
now this is part of
If
your
I could
job.
find something with zero down and that would approve, right? I'd be 100% down for it because we pay $2,000 a month for rent.
Oh, dude,
You
you could get a
so
$250,000 house for that,
that's
like
yeah.
literally.
So
So it's like, yeah, and you probably, I don't know, I don't know how it works as far as like, what you have to pay based on, the percentage of your status and all that. But I'm gonna learn it, but I'm tiptoeing into that. I don't want to jump in and be like, oh goodness, now I'm
right.
stuck with this house and I can't sell it.
If this claim ever goes through, I'd have a little bit of money to put down if I needed to.
Right, right. You'd be like, yeah, they have it halfway paid off
Right.
right there. Boy, you know how cheap the bill is every month? I paid half of it off right there on the spot.
Yeah.
$400 a month, bro. We're living like it's 1999 rent. $400 a
Right.
month.
And that's another nice thing about Florida in some states too. There's no property tax if you're 100% disabled. So
Yeah, there's a lot of states that do that.
yeah,
I think Arkansas's got a weird
most
policy
of them at
when it comes
least give
to
a
it.
homestead reduction. Most states at least give the
Yeah,
homestead reduction, but
yeah,
there are
definitely.
some that do the complete.
Yeah.
You don't pay property taxes on a vehicle or a car or a house. Yeah, I'll definitely look into it. Like I said,
Well,
I'm gonna do some looking in, do some digging.
how you said he had to jump through a few hoops, which I
Yeah,
imagine
this was
that's probably
when was we
that's
looking at
pretty
that? 2
expected
years
in so
ago,
many cases.
trying to get financed. It was 2 years ago, right? And then this
2 years
last year,
ago.
yeah, it was 2 years ago because this year, the whole tornado
Mm,
came through and they sold the house we were living in, and it was okay, shit, we ain't got time to try to close on a house or even look at that option. We got to find a place
right.
that's open, ready to rent, and get the hell moved in. So, that was a $10,000 adventure that we weren't planning on, but
Right.
Oh yeah, yeah. Frago,
all right,
Frago, Fubar, and a snafu all at one.
yep. But I'm definitely down to start looking into it again because even
Yeah.
this lease here, even at worst case scenario, it's a year. So February it'll be up, and I'm sure I can get out of it early anyway. But February, like I said, worst case scenario would be February. So
And I keep hearing rumor that the housing market's gonna change more to a buyer's market at some point.
It's a possibility for sure.
And I don't know what is a good percentage whenever it comes to like mortgage rates and all that. They
0.
well, obviously that's the best, That one would be like number one, the best one. And now what's the other 9? 1% for each one. Yeah, 1% would be the next best. 2% would be the next one after that. 3, and it's like you get to 10. If it's 10%, don't do it. Like I don't
That's
know.
it.
10% of that's a lot of money.
Got you, Kentucky.
Oh yeah, 100% Kentucky.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
And it's so
definitely.
damn humid.
Yeah.
The fan's not even blowing air.
You're gonna have to get you one of those little, them shop fans that have the water that trickle down it and it blows
You're
it on
right.
you. You have to get one of those.
Oh, Sling, you hit a comma there. Put your number in again. There you go.
Sling, great morning, brother.
Good
What's up,
morning,
Good to
brother.
see you. How are you?
I assume you've been busy with your, you got that competition that you got to host,
Yeah.
and then I've seen you got your website, and then you got that form put in. Keep us updated on everything, brother.
Yeah. Sound like you making some moves.
Yeah.
You
Old Trace
you
got a
little
couple
busy
things in the
spurt.
background too.
Oh yeah, you do. That's right. You got some scheduled releases and stuff.
Yeah, there's that going on, and then I got to working on merch and trying to
Oh
get
yeah,
some
yeah, I
shit put
forgot. Yeah,
together.
yeah. The merch stuff is definitely killer. I like that, especially like that, just that basic one you have. That's
Yeah.
I like basic stuff. So,
Yeah.
I still think you need to make like a red shirt and a red hoodie and a red hat,
Oh,
something
it's
like
yeah.
that
I'm going
soon.
to. Yeah, there's going to be a Red Friday dedicated uh line.
Sweet, sweet.
Yeah, I got my
Well,
appreciate it, brother.
yeah, don't Google about the housing rates. It doesn't give me much information or whatever it's giving me to read. I'm like, yep, I feel like I'm back in sixth grade again. They're telling me I have a third grade reading level. I'm like, I didn't learn to read in the third grade. What are you talking about? I think Google AI, the AI mode messes with me sometimes. It's like, let's just see if he can feel like he was in the grade school again.
How many votes did we get today?
How many what?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Imagine that.
All right. My wife just laughed a little bit too. She. There's 8 people watching.
Imagine that.
Well, hold on, I gotta
What if
take
we
this
got 8
call. I got the VA
raccoons?
calling. Be right back.
Probably
Right,
eight
bro.
of them. We'll make it eight.
Mm, yeah, it sucks. That's exactly what the issue was with my grandfather sling. Because I couldn't. I tried hunting, trying to track down things for him. Once I found out what kind of loopholes and back doors and knew where some of the doors were to get information, I didn't have any. It was granted dead end. Then he ended up passing away before anything at all was done. So because he was he should have been disabled. He was full of shrapnel and never had a dime from the VA.
Oh wow.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Because his records were in that fire. So we don't know who you are. We don't know what are you talking about.
That's crazy.
Yeah, anything I have is I have it. That's whose dog tag I have. I have his dog tag. Remember, I think I showed it on here before. The one's got the tooth mark in it. You got a
Yeah.
groove, or like they used to make them. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I guarantee it will be Sling. It'd be interesting to hear for sure.
Definitely will be.
Oh yeah, yeah. That I was able to hear you. But yeah, that dog tag with the little chip missing out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I got that and his original. What would they call it back then? The foot locker. I think that's what they used to call it back then. The foot lockers.
Oh
Set
yeah, yeah.
yeah. I got the key to his original key to his foot locker.
Oh nice. I've got a couple of those old army like plywood or like wood foot lockers. I got a couple of
Yeah.
those. I don't know if I'm supposed to have them, but one day it was like they were like, "Hey, we're getting rid of these. You want this?" And I was like, "Sure." I just put it in my car. They was like, "It's going to the trash or it's going to your car," and I was like, "Well, it's still in good shape. I'll take it."
Right.
And, I mean, it was just a wooden box. I mean, I don't know why they was getting rid of it. It's so crazy. The reason why they throw things away is because hey, this isn't on the books, and they throw it in a trash pile. But like, but it's still good. But it's not on the books. But like, But why does that matter? Why can't you put it on the books? You just fill out a form, send it over to battalion, get somebody to sign off on it, put it in the supply. Boom. I don't get it. It doesn't sound that hard, but y'all make it sound like it's got to go all the way around the post and then get sent to Washington, D.C. to get signed by somebody at the Pentagon for a Foot Locker you want to throw away. Okay, I'll take it.
Great morning, Mo. Good to see you. How are you?
Yeah, appreciate you, brother.
OMO. How's it going, bro?
So you want to shut down the poll?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can go ahead and get ready to shut this
Get
down.
ready to wine? Yeah. I think we're going to try to go to the doctor here in a little bit.
Give you a few more moments. Here you go. Get your vote in.
That was my phone call.
You writing down your final answer? You.
I'll give it about a few more seconds. I remember.
I need to get an Etch-a-Sketch just for that part of the podcast. Just where
Right.
I'm sketching my
that'd be
answer,
awesome.
and then whenever I show you the random zigzags that I put on the screen,
All right, here we go. Boom.
it's like, here's my answer. Me trying to write out who is.
Kentucky, no, I was looking. So when my grandfather was alive, I was trying to get him some benefits. He had fought it for years and then just gave up. And then when I found out about it and started, after I got out, I started looking into it. And when I was going through my own claims and whatnot, I was looking into some of his information, trying to get him some type of benefits from the VA. Because like I said, he was injured. He had shrapnel all through him, and but they couldn't find any of his records. Like, he was never in. They knew he was in, but they couldn't find anything where he was ever injured or anything like that because of that fire. And then he ended up passing away before we could get any benefits. So my grandmother, they're all gone now, so it wouldn't make any, but yeah.
Yeah,
Appreciate
I'd have to
it,
find
though.
out. I might
That's good.
be able to. You might be able to help me out down the road after I find out.
Yeah.
My grandfather, I don't know anything about his military career, and I know he was in Korean War era. I know he was airborne. I know he didn't talk about it. I know my mom used to press his uniforms for him before he would go. He was at Fort Polk, and that's it.
Or
That's
even
all I know
Sling.
about him.
Yeah. Sling, I know Sling, unless he's already got with you.
Well, I know he's doing in the process of doing like he sent a form, I forget what it was called. It's in,
I got
the
you.
Discord that he finally got something sent off to file for. So, but yeah, he could probably, if he needs any more help, y'all could probably link up and definitely. But yeah, aren't you in Discord, Kentucky?
Yeah.
That or Triple T. Reach out to Triple T.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when he's not so busy on his podcast.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
he's not doing his news.
That's where he works.
He seems pretty busy in the evening too, so it's like I'm pretty sure he's pretty busy. Well, if you work at the VA.
Yeah, that's where he works. He works at the VA.
Yeah.
So.
Well, ain't he not in my area, but ain't he in like Louisiana?
Somewhere in yeah.
I know I seen him one time whenever he was doing one of his reels, and I seen him leaving Fort Polk, and I was like, I know that. I know them trees. I was like, if you've been there once, all pine trees don't look the same. The ones on Fort Polk look a little bit different, especially when you're showing the Mustangs, the wild Mustangs.
Yeah, wherever he works at, there's like a park that's right there close by or on the property. But yeah, he works for the VA, and so he
Yeah.
probably
I know a lot of people that work in the VA,
reached out
depending
to
on
him
what you
before
do,
for
they go
some
to
information. So
Yeah.
he can, if he doesn't know, he could lead you in the right direction, or at least give you some type of.
Right. And I don't know where, like during the Korean War era, like if how well records were being kept during that time either, because what didn't even during the Vietnam era that there was some records that ended up getting burned, lost, and stuff like that too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's like Korean War was before that, wasn't it? It's like that Korean War. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't hear much about that. Like my knowledge on that history of that war, I just know it happened. I don't know nothing about it.
Right.
What song won?
SF.
I got you 6 by Traits.
Him again?
Yeah, the popular dude, man.
Gotcha.
Or 73, maybe able to hard, maybe able. Oh yeah, well, okay. It definitely was before 73. I'm thinking. Guess I could Google it. Out of all the rabbit holes I went down, I've never went down the Korean War rabbit hole.
There was a site
Yeah, it was like
that
a
I found, and I
stalemate. It
wrote
was
it
like
down.
a ceasefire type of thing.
It's for military. I'm trying to find this link.
1950 to
That I-
1953. Okay. Oh yeah, it does say it on like because there's no formal peace treaty ever signed. The two nations remain technically at war to this day. I do know like if you get stationed there in the army that you cannot bring your family there. It's like I know one duty station where you go there by yourself, and if you have a wife and child, that they're technically not allowed to go there with you. I guess I don't know if that's still a thing. But I know a couple people whenever I was in AIT that were getting sent there, and they was like, I don't want to go to Korea because my wife and child can't come with me. And it was because of that continuing conflict between the two Koreas.
I'll have to try to find that thing through the military where you can get a lot of history and stuff with family. There's a certain site that I stumbled across on accident. And I was like, oh, what's this? But it's for vets and things. I just can't find it in my notes right now.
Right. Maybe something nice to find, in the future. Vetrex.com. Yeah, then my grandma is still alive. She's 96 years old, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's don't know how I don't know if she knows anything about his military career or anything like that either. So it's like nobody in my family talks about their military careers really actually ever. It's so crazy how like certain generations just keep it inside.
Yeah. Appreciate that, Kentucky and Sling.
Nice, appreciate that.
Yeah.
Like I've even tried looking up like both my grandfathers. One was in the Army, the other one was in the Air Force. And I didn't find out my grandfather that passed away was in the Air Force until he passed away. Like one through the World War II era and the other one through the Korean.
Hmm.
And if my grandfather before in the Korean, like I don't know if he may have gone to World War II as well. I have no idea. But it would be interesting to find out that they have like a history in their career where it's like I can make a documentary, a little mini documentary about your life, you know,
Right.
something that they, especially like my family, don't even know, you know, because I assume if somebody in my family knew anything about it, they would have told me about it, you know, other than the ones that don't want to talk about it, period. But like other, like my cousins and my sister, my brothers, and all them. If they know anything, they haven't told me anything.
Right. Oh, that's amazing.
And if they did tell me anything, I wasn't listening at the time they told me either, because I don't remember them telling me anything. Which at points in my life, it probably was moments where I was just sitting there like, huh?
I know also like the ancestry and DNA and those places, things like that. They have a medical or a military records area if you pay the extra to get into like your family history and whatnot. There is a military records archive that they keep as well. So
Interesting.
I don't know where they get it all the information from, but I'm sure as people are buying the kits and doing their DNAs and whatnot, they build an additional database as well. But yeah, I know they have a military archive also. Fold 3, yeah, that's one of them. Yeah, Fold 3.
Yeah, I seen him post. I seen you post that one earlier. Fold 3. Yeah.
All good
and
stuff.
I can't find that other link that I don't know where it's probably one of the notebooks somewhere around the house that I
Oh wow, you can go all the way back to 1812. Yeah, that's always that rabbit
That's
holes
true.
of ancestry stuff.
That is true.
Yeah. Oh yeah, John, I remember you talking about it before on the Discord.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it can be a shocker of things you find out. You know, it's like going down rabbit holes. It's like, oh, I think this, but then when you find out, you're like, whoa, that is not what I expected. You know?
Right.
Yeah,
You gotta be prepared to have a shock factor in there, so you're not so like knocked back by it. You know, it's like
my wife's daughter, our oldest daughter, she just found out she had a half brother.
Yeah, I heard people finding that out too.
From that ancestry. Yeah.
Wow.
They've already linked up and talking, and so.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard people like getting separated at birth, you know, get adopted, and they find out that, hey, I actually have a brother I never knew or sister I never knew about, you know, from something like that, you know.
Yep.
Huh? Yeah. It's warm.
Yeah, it's only gonna get warmer. Hey, Brandon, it's gonna snow. Every time I used to say that, Brandon, send some snow down here. It's like eventually, if it gets cold up there, it'll push down here a little bit. Come on. Which, dude, they did get snow up there last week. Not where he's at, but like way up there towards like Maine and Nova Scotia and
Mhm.
all that. They were
Yeah,
getting like little patches of snow
the
falling and
Vermont
everything.
area and all that crap up that way up in
Yeah,
there. So, yeah,
like northern New York onto Maine and then like further into Canada and off.
yeah,
Which that would throw me off and be like, it's June and it's snowing,
right.
or or into May. It was into May at the time, but
Yeah, I couldn't. No desire. If it could be 80 degrees and snowing, I'd love it. But just it's I mean, what's the chances?
man, if it's 80 degrees outside and it's snowing, I'm not going to be interested in the fact that it's snowing. I'm going to be worried. Be like something's going wrong. But like somebody's inside the matrix going, I pushed the wrong button, brother. Cat walked across the keyboard. I can't get it to stop.
That's funny. But that's awesome, Kentucky. Yeah. Shout out to your wife for all that.
Yeah, it's crazy. You can find stuff back from like 1812. 'Cause, I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of records got lost, destroyed, or but not everything got lost and destroyed. Some stuff had to survive. Like if the Bible can survive for as long as it did.
Right. Interesting way of looking at it.
And then as long as there's still somebody that remembers it by memory, it's still surviving to where as long as eventually they put it down on paper or document it, it survives that way. You know.
Yep.
Well,
Y'all ready? We'll go ahead and shut
Yep.
this thing on down. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Get out of my
guys.
head.
Yeah.
get out of my head.
Real quick, if you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button, like that smash button. We appreciate all the love and support over here on the F.O.B, the Forward Operating Broadcast, where we regroup, resupply, and recalibrate every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Eastern, to better equip you to continue your mission, or Charlie Mike. Remember, you do matter, you are enough, and you are loved. If you're struggling, don't be afraid to reach out to any of us on this panel. Or if you think you know someone who's struggling, don't be afraid to reach out to them, because you never know who it might help. Whether that be a text message, a voice text, phone call, video call, FaceTime, however you need to get a hold of them, let them know you're thinking about them. And I want to leave y'all with a little motivation. Stay comfortable and chase greatness. Make excuses or make moves. Fear the challenge or face it head on. Stay asleep or wake up to your potential. Talk about dreams or chase them. Stay where you are or become who you're meant to be. Follow fear or follow purpose. Wait for permission or take action. Stay in the crowd or stand out. Let obstacles stop you or strengthen you. Y'all stay motivated, stay hydrated, choose your way, talk about it, and have a tenacious Tuesday. Hook.
Love you, brother.
Love y'all.
I am Chaotic Chase. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Growing the channel, bringing new people in. It's always good seeing new people, new names. And hopefully you guys all join over at the Discord. The link's in the chat there. So hop on over there, join over there. And again, yes, make sure you reach out to the people. Let them know that they're needed. Let them know that they do have a purpose. Let them know that you love them. And again, the challenge for the week from me is to ask somebody to have your six. Ask somebody for help. Today, to add to that, talk to somebody when you are going through something. Tell somebody close to you something that you haven't told them about yet that you're struggling with in your mind, and start opening the doors, taking down the walls. You don't have to take it down all the way, but you do. We all need help. So it's important that you tell people when you need help. And that's a part of that, is to let them know something that you've been dealing with or struggling with in your head. Talk to somebody that you trust, talk to somebody that you love, and you can someone you can depend on, and let them know what you're struggling with. So that's the second part of the challenge for this week from me. And with that, y'all make sure you stay chaotic, deviate from norm, make your own damn path. Hoo-yah. Love y'all.
Yes, sir. Hoo-yah. Love you, brother.
Love you, brother. Sorry if there's a noise of a lawnmower in the background. But we love y'all. I appreciate y'all stopping in. We appreciate every minute you give us. And just know every minute we give y'all, we're hoping we're helping. We don't want to hurt. And just know that you matter. You are loved. And scripture that I have wrote down says Psalms 34:18. God is near the brokenhearted and saves those whose spirit is crushed. So just make sure you remember your faith is always tested. Don't let it break. Whenever you feel like it's breaking, just calm yourself and just pray for the serenity and the strength. Because with that, you'll be able to have the clear mind to be able to make it through those times where you feel like you can't make it. And just always be authentic with yourself. There's my AA for the day. Authentic with yourself. That way, police yourself, because you're going to be more honest with yourself than you are with anybody else. Once you do that, you'll be able to make it towards the next step. So just stay strong, stay free, and stay awesome. And AA, let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you today for the breath that you allow us to breathe in so we can have the life in our veins. I ask you to just continue to give us strength, perseverance, and wisdom, and just let us know that the things in front of us are the path that you want us to walk on. We know that the path is narrow, the path is rough, it can be tough at times, but with your grace and the walk with Jesus' hand, we'll be able to make it through to see with the light at the end of the tunnel. We ask you this in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
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 I remember the salt there, the taste of the fuel on the deck of the Biggie back when life was cruel. Looking out at the pond, seeing ghosts in the spray, wondering where my brothers were headed today. Some were boots in the sand, some were hugging the kids, living through the secrets that the brass always hid. I knew even then, though the oceans were wide, we were all on a march with nowhere to hide. When the sun goes down and the shadows get tall, and you're staring at the names etched on the wall, listen to the pipes, let them whistle through the pines. You ain't the only one left behind. We lost, we won, we cheered and we cried. We lived through the hell while our brothers died. We struggled, we bled, but damn it, we tried. Keep that silver star burning deep down inside. No matter the uniform, no matter the crowd, we are family, and we will stand up proud. Some lives were shattered, but the pieces still matter. You still got a purpose. Yeah, you still matter. Now the demons start whispering you're all alone, like a cold wind blowing through a valley of bone. But they're lies and thieves, yeah, they're coming for your soul till they hear the thunder of the drum and the roll. They'll scatter like dust in the Black Hawk's wake, cause there's a line of us standing at the never break. From the flight deck to the foxhole, the bond is the same. We don't just know your rank, brother, we know your name. I got your six,
I got your six.
you got my back.
You got my back.
Through the valley of death, we stay on the track. I got your six,
I got your six.
you got my back.
You got my back.
fans, to the ones at home. We're shaking hands, you matter, you still have a mission. Let's finish it together. I got your six.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
They will not break our country's strength.